Hi, I'm Pastor Goodman, and this is the Largely Catechized Life. So, which town would you rather live in? The one where everybody kills each other and steals from each other? Or the one that they don't? Which high school would you rather go to? The one where everybody gossips about you, or the one that they don't? You see, sin breaks stuff. That's why God says, "Thou shalt not do it." He actually loves you, and he doesn't want to see you get hurt. And so he makes these rules to keep you safe. And so when we break them, it actually does bad stuff. God says, "I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing the children for the sin of the fathers to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing love to 1,000 generations of those who love me and keep my commandments." And that's not fair. It's not fair that God would punish the children for the sins of the fathers. They never had a chance. They never even got to do the right thing and get the reward. They never even got a chance to earn their own salvation. But fair is not a part of God's vocabulary. You see, sin breaks stuff, and that's not fair. If you kill somebody, it's not fair to them that their life is over, but it happened. And so when God works, he doesn't just work in terms of what's fair. He works in terms of good and evil. And so he sends his son into the world to do something wholly and completely unfair. Bear all of your sins upon a cross, die to them, facing the full wrath of God for something he didn't do, so that you who are guilty could have forgiveness. This is how God works. God is to be feared, but not to be despised. He is good, but he is not tame. This threat that God makes is terrifying. It's unfair. And as awful as it sounds that God would strike down in wrath all who sin against those whom he loves, so much more powerful is the consolation for you, sinner, for Jesus has died for you. He has already borne that wrath in full upon the cross, and it is finished. There is no more wrath for you. There is only mercy, goodness, and blessing. For you who cling to God alone can expect nothing but good things from God, because he has already poured out all the wrath upon Christ. And this promise is not just made for you, but for your children and your children's children, and unto the 1,000th generation of you who love him. This is not about fair. This is about what's good. This is about how things ought to be. And so Christ will make them that way by bearing your sins for you upon the cross.